Welcome to Marriott MBA Today. I'm your host, Allison Day, and we are lucky enough to have with us in the studio Dr. John Bingham, who is the director of the MBA program at BYU. Welcome.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
As I've helped with information sessions for prospective students for the MBA program, I've had women come up to me and ask me what it's like to be a woman in the program. And this may have something to do with the statistic that nationwide, women only comprise 37% of MBA programs, and at BYU, it's only 21%. Why do you think this may be?
So it's a common issue that many universities have faced. There's a history of universities being populated predominantly by men, and that's not a history that I think this country is proud of, and it's something that I think we're doing a lot to resolve. But nonetheless, it is a history, and it's a history that also exists in business schools. Why do we have a lower percentage of women in the MBA program at BYU? So some of it is historical, some of it is cultural. I think probably the most important reason why we don't have as many women is informational. We simply don't do as good a job at communicating to prospective MBA candidates about the opportunities that come with pursuing an MBA, and we're doing a better job of that.
Okay, so what is the program doing to attract more women?
Yeah, it's a good question. We have a number of issues, a number of initiatives that we're working on. One of them is called the MBA Academy. The Academy is a 4-credit experience. It's a class that students take where they learn about interviewing, they learn about resume building, they learn about star stories, they learn about GMAT preparation, and all of these in preparation to apply for the MBA program. We have a 2+2 program. The 2+2, in essence, we identify high potential undergraduate women who have all the qualifications to meet the standards for the MBA program, and assuming they meet those qualifications, they receive early admission into the program. We're working with our current MBA students. The current students are an amazing force for getting out and engaging prospective students to help them learn about the program. We have ambassadors. These are current students who engage with prospective students who express interest on our website about the program. They call them, they tell them about the program, answer questions, as well as help set up women-only events, dinners, that are corporate sponsored, where we reach out to women and tell them about the opportunities that are available to our women MBA students. And finally, we're working a lot with our alumni. Our alumni have been an amazing force to help us with recruiting. We have a number of women around the country who are helping us with alumni-run info sessions. We have a program called Stay Connected, where we ask every alumnus of our program to refer at least one person to the program every year. And then those alumni help us to engage those people by attending an info session. One of those, for example, I'll be presenting at in about 2 weeks in New York City. So we're doing a lot of things, and things that we're really excited about.
Wonderful. In trying to get more women into the program, then, are you lowering the bar for admittance?
We're not. And I can say that very definitively. We do not lower the standards or lower the bar. Every person, men, women, who is admitted into this program is admitted on their own merits. And that's really important for every person to know. I think it's interesting that there's this misconception that we somehow make concessions for individuals to come into the program, and we simply don't. I can tell you, I ran the data recently to look at GPA, number of years of full-time work experience, as well as GMAT score for men and women in our class of 2016, this most recent entering class. The data don't differ significantly. In fact, if anything, the women actually outperform the men on number of years of work experience and on GPA. So if you take out some of the outliers, essentially the data is exactly the same. And what that tells us is that everybody who's here is a net contributor to this program and deserves to be in the program.
Very interesting. Because it's so predominantly male, do you find that there's any negative attitudes given by the men?
There are not. Obviously, in any program, in any situation, there toward any minority group, there are going to be a few who will have some stereotypes or perceptions about why somebody was admitted. But generally, I would say our men are respectful and understand that the ability to work with a diverse group of people is a really key skill in today's workplace. So if you can't work with a diverse group of people, people who are different from you in terms of race, color, gender, or any other number of factors, you are not going to succeed. You will limit yourself in terms of your ability to move up in the organization. So no, I would say our men are appreciative of the contributions of the variety of perspectives that are brought into the program, including those of women, and we value those perspectives, the perspectives of all different types of people.
Great. So I hear from some women that they may not have an interest in attaining an MBA because they may not want to work 100 hours on Wall Street, or they feel that the corporate world is just too cutthroat for them. Who do you think should be in the MBA program?
So deciding to pursue an MBA is not a decision that anyone should take lightly. It's a significant investment of time and energy, and like anything that's worthwhile, it takes a lot of work, and it may involve some risk. So I would say to anyone who's considering an MBA, think clearly about what your objectives are. What do you hope to get out of the experience? Be thoughtful, and I would say prayerful about what you hope to gain. What I see with some of our women applicants is they want to be 100% sure about what they're going to get out of the MBA program experience. And I would say to them, no one knows exactly what they're going to do when they finish the MBA. No one knows exactly which company they're going to work for or what industry they're going to be in when they begin. So be open to the fact that there are a variety of different options you can pursue as an MBA student. That may be working on Wall Street. That may be working in a corporate role. That may be an entrepreneur, working at home, doing something online. It may be working for a family business. It may be working for a nonprofit or for some other entity where you find purpose and meaning in your work. What I would say is that you should pursue the MBA because it gives you options and because it gives you opportunities. President Hinckley made a great statement a number of years ago that I really love. He said, it is the obligation of every woman in this church to get all the education she can. It will enlarge her life and increase her opportunities. So he didn't say anything about get all the education you can so that you can go pursue a corporate role or not, or get all the education you can so that you can go work on Wall Street or not. He said, get education so that you can expand your opportunities and enlarge your life. And if any school in the world should understand the value of what that means for women, it's Brigham Young University. So I would say, women, look at our program. Take a look at the options that this MBA program will provide. Consider what prophets and other leaders have told us about education, and consider applying for BYU's MBA program.
Wonderful. Dr. Bingham, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us today, and thank you so much for joining us today on Marriott MBA Today.
Thank you.